Welcome to Lesson 68. Today, we're building a shell runner app in Tauri. First, let's check our development environment. Rust 192 is installed. Cargo is ready. Node 22 and NPM are installed. Perfect. Everything is set up. Let's create a new Tauri project called Shell Runner. We use npm create Tauri-app with the React TypeScript template. Tauri is setting up our project structure. The template is ready. Now we navigate into the project. Installing the Tauri CLI as a dev dependency. Dependencies are installing. This includes React and Tauri bindings. Now let's write the Rust backend code. We import buffread and buffreader for reading command output line by line. Command and stdout from std process let us spawn external processes. stdserialize lets us return structured data to the front end. Tauri emitter enables sending real-time events. Our command result struct holds stdout, stderr, and a success flag. The run command function executes shell commands synchronously. We use command new with esh and the netifc flag to run the command string. The output method runs the command and waits for completion. We convert the output bytes to strings and check the exit status. Now for the streaming version. This is an async function. We use spawn instead of output to get a running child process. We pipe stdout so we can read it as it's generated. Buffreader lets us read the output line by line in real time. Each line is emitted as an event to the front end. Finally, we register both commands with Tauri's invoke handler. Now let's build the React frontend. We import useState and useEffect from React for state management. The invoke function calls our Rust commands. Listen lets us receive streaming events from the backend. Our command result interface matches the Rust struct. We set up state for the command input, output text, and loading flags. The useEffect sets up an event listener for streaming output. Each incoming line is appended to the output state. The run command function invokes our synchronous command. We use try-catch to handle any errors gracefully. The streaming version calls run command stream and lets events update the UI. Now for the JSX. We have an input field for entering commands. Two buttons, run for synchronous and stream for real-time output. The output displays in a styled pre-element. Let's save the file and take a look at the complete code. Here's our shell runner app in action. We type ls and click Run. The file listing appears instantly. Now let's try the streaming mode with a command that outputs slowly. Watch how each line appears as it executes, not all at once. This demonstrates real-time process output in Tauri. Let's recap what we learned today. Use std process command to run external shell commands from Rust. Capture stdout and stderr to get command output and errors. For streaming, use spawn with buffreader to read output line by line. Emit events to send real-time updates to the React frontend. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Tauri tutorials.